What's up? How we doing today? It's almost Friday. We call it Friday Junior. So we're going to get a little bit of 2K in today. Get this going here. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going out of town for a few days, heading up to Sedona. And if you're not from Arizona, you may not be familiar with it. It's quite beautiful. Home of the Red Rocks. Home of many stories about UFOs there, aliens. A lot of crazy stories that come out of Sedona. So, hoping I get to hear some. I usually end up meeting some people out there, sit down at a bar, have a beer. Before you know it, you're 2 hours deep into some crazy story. So I'm looking forward to that. It almost always happens. I don't know why it wouldn't happen this time. Okay, so let's check this out. We're going to see what is on tap today. So as you can see in the top right there, my XP, 112,850. The goal, again, is the grand prize to get this Galaxy Opal Trae Young. That would be 150,000 XP. And as you can see up there in the top left, we have 28 days left. So this is going to be easy. And I will be bringing my PS5 with me to Sedona, because I have to do the daily login and do the daily deal here, which is this, Happy Holidays. So again, if you collect all these cards from, I think it started on, what did we start it? Tuesday? Yeah, so from Tuesday to the end of the month, the 30th. Collect all the cards, you get a Galaxy Opal. We don't know who it is yet. It's a surprise. So today, I have to get a double-double with a player. Pretty easy. I say pretty easy. It'd be very easy. Let's be real. Okay. So that's what I did yesterday. So double, double. To remove that strike through. Yes, thank you. Okay. Double, double. And then 2-game win streak. 2-game win streak. Win triple threat game. Easy. Let's see. What else we got? Week 2, part 3. Okay, this was at it today. So score 30 points. Let's see, week 2, part 3. $30 points. So ice player. 30 points. Win a game by 10. Grade 10 cards. Play 3 multiplayer games. Should probably try to do that now before I go to Sedona and get on the hotel Wi-Fi. That's going to be very hard. It'd be very hard to win a game on hotel Wi-Fi because it will lag like nobody's business. Okay. So, win 2 games in a row. So yesterday I played for a little bit. It was late at night, so I didn't stream. And what I did is I finished the moments of the week 8 here. I did them all. And the reward was that centerpiece exchange. So I used it. So I have 14 out of the 15 Bucks trophies now. So all I have to do is play them in the domination mode 3 stars and win by 10. And then I will get the last trophy. I'll get a pink diamond Brandon Jennings. And then I'll have all 5 cards for the Central Division. And the reward is a Galaxy Opal Jimmy Butler. So I think I'm going to do that real quick. My girlfriend's still working. The Jeep is all packed up. It's ready to go. The cooler's packed. Everything's ready. So I can sneak in a little bit of game time here. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, Bucks, 3 stars. And then let me look at my lineup here. So I got to do an ice player. Theme. Ice. Okay, this is who I got for ice players. Score 30 points. So I'll go with the Iceman himself. No joke. That's his name. George Gervin. Look it up. He's the Iceman. No better guy to do it than the Iceman himself. I don't know who's more of an Iceman, him or Val Kilmer. Let me know in the comments below. He's the original Iceman. He got that nickname before Top Gun came out. So technically, yeah, he's the original Iceman, but who portrayed it better? I might have to give the nod to Val. If I think Iceman, I think of Val Kilmer first. I do think of George. I am familiar. Okay. So we'll put Book on the bench. And then what else we got? So 1 by 10. I need to get a double-double. So 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 points, 10 assists, whatever. It'd be easy. So yeah, going to Sedona. I'll be there till Sunday morning. And we've done this the last few years where we'll just go up to Sedona the week before Christmas instead of getting each other Christmas gifts, which we all know, like buying Christmas gifts for friends, family, your significant other can be stressful because you don't really know what they want. You want to get them something meaningful, and it's just tough. And so much is online now. It's not like, I don't think a lot of people are going to the mall and trying to find a gift. And even then, there's better stuff online. But then it's like, well, if you buy them clothes, is it going to fit? This and that. Are you going to get it in time? It can be tough. So we decided a few years ago, I think this is year 3 or 4, that we made that decision to just go on a trip together. So we've been going to Sedona. We go the week before Christmas. It's pretty slow. There's like nobody there. It's pretty nice, peaceful. Traffic's not crazy. Knock on wood. I hope it stays that way. Okay. All good. So basically all I did though is I only packed ridiculous Christmas shirts. Like super ridiculous. This is one of my favorites. This is the, as you can see, Christmas Vacation. Absolutely love this shirt. But I got more just like this. Okay, hold on. I need to get Jose Alvarado out of there. Ooh, I gotta go hometown, KJ. Throw him in the starting lineup. Okay, here we go. 30 points with the Iceman. Need to get a double-double. Probably get it with One of these guys here. Maybe Big Z, maybe Robert Parrish, the Chief. Okay, let's roll. Howdy. How's it going?
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Parrish is out.
All right, let's get the offense set real quick. Go. All right.
Then there's Gervin. Then it's Johnson, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 5.
Game time, baby.
The paint. And for the Bucks, Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Portis in at the center. Here we go. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Left side, Gervin.
Go, Iceman.
And it's Gervin finishing it off.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Bucks.
You know, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Where are you at? Check this menu. Feels like it's a little loud. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Outside Holiday.
That's
kicks to Antetokounmpo.
okay. So remember, the only other thing I gotta do here is get a double-double, and I don't mean from In-N-Out Burger. I gotta get 10 points, 10 rebounds here, or 10 points, 10 assists. I wish I meant In-N-Out Burger. It's not who I meant to pass it to.
Middleton outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by Ilgauskas. And it's Phoenix's ball. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredible.
Here you go, Scotty.
A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from Scottie Pippen.
Oh my God.
By Middleton.
Great look by
Yeah, I gotta do better than that.
He really
Gotta focus.
what they're trying to do.
Johnson with it. And Allen
That's
picks it
good.
up defensively.
That's good. Money in the bank.
Point range.
Shorty, what you think?
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here is Holiday.
Do you play NBA 2K?
Fades back. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No one on him.
So Big Z is going to just be gobbling up these rebounds, it looks like.
And the call.
So I'll probably try and get the double-double with him.
That's his first foul.
He's got Bobby Portis guarding him, who is like, he's only maybe 6'9".
Here's Johnson and stolen by Portis.
It's an awkward
Bad pass again.
to make on the interior.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
But Big Z is like 7'3", 7'4", so he should be able to dominate the middle.
Of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
And now in his 14th
Okay.
NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
You know, Greg, you can make the case. Drew
Here we
Holiday
go.
is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Thank you. I love this movie.
Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by
It
three.
never gets old.
Holiday
I wish they made movies like this, but they don't
and
anymore.
foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free
Man,
throw.
these refs are horrible. They're calling me for everything.
Parrish picks one up there.
My God.
Bobby Portis doesn't mind a physical game. He takes it and he dishes it out.
And Portis drains both of them. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Ilgauskas.
Oh, that's off.
good on the triple. And Zoyanis will bring
All right,
it
let's
up
get my
to
defense set up. We're going to go shrink the floor, rebound, crash, offensive rebounds. There we go.
from 11 feet away. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Have you watched the Santa Claus series on
Surveying the floor. Gervin,
Disney Plus?
that's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Because I just finished watching it. I've been watching it every Wednesday, and this week was the last episode. Disney said that it was just going to be a one-time series, limited series, 6 episodes. And we just read this morning that they're renewing it for season 2. So I was pretty surprised considering they said it's going to be a one-time thing. But I guess it was so popular, I must imagine, that it's going to get another season, which is pretty cool.
And Milwaukee with a whole new
Because it was very good.
and then for
If you like the Santa Claus movies 1, 2, or 3 with Tim Allen, I mean, you know, it's still Tim. What's crazy is I was looking it up, and this is probably going to make you feel old because it made me feel old. But Tim Allen is, I'm almost 99% sure, if I remember right, he's 70 years old.
plays it up and banks it in.
Can't let Lopez
Tim Allen's 70.
down low. The second he does, there's no stop.
Just wild.
Carter against Rose. The pass to Ilgauskas. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges outside. Ilgauskas trying to get open. And there's Bridges on the assist. Ilgauskas.
Well, yeah.
He's not gonna miss.
I take it you're two years older than me.
Carter with a screen on Parrish. And he drives in. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able
It just makes me feel old when, like, Tim Allen is 70 now. And to think that, so next year will be 2023. The Santa Claus came out in 94. So, you know, almost 30 years ago.
Connaughton against Gervin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Mora can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 5. Rose with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. And that one's good.
There we go.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Are you ready to turn 40?
Game clocks. Passes to Lopez. Back to Carter. And Matthews kicks to Carter. Here's Nora. And a miss there on the triple. Rose looking around. Dishes it to Gervin. Yes.
Boom.
Rose with the assist that time. Gervin's got 14 points for the game. And so it's Phoenix.
Yeah, I guess I don't know who's ever really ready to
Done a phenomenal job down low.
turn 40.
Points coming right at
I feel like I'm mentally prepared to turn 40.
and if you're just tuning in,
I don't fear it.
wide margin on the scoreboard, but,
I also feel like I've already been that age.
let's quickly check out the
I've been acting like it for a long time.
Unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from
So I'm ready.
results
I'm
they're seeing
obviously I'm a few years away,
and why.
Milwaukee trails by 9.
but I do feel like I'm mentally prepared for it.
Mikal Bridges out there with Parrish, and it's Rose. Then there's Gervin, and it's Ilgauskas in at the center position. Here's Middleton, the rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year. We love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Well,
Giannis
you know you're here for a reason.
and he can't answer back. The
That's what
three-pointer
you got to
off.
believe, right?
And one reason for Middleton's consistency. He plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots. And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And it's Gervin finishing it off.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
All right, I got to give Iceman a little break here. We'll throw. I'm gonna throw Hamilton in. I just got him. I want to see if this card's any good. Give Big Z a little break before halftime. Let's get Tyson Chandler in there. Throw Bob McAdoo. And let's get KJ back in.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that accident just sounds absolutely horrific.
Here's Holiday. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Ball's knocked loose inside. Portis, and Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Here's Hamilton. His three-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee trails by 12. Loads it up for Giannis. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a
So you said you saw when you saw your dad and mom?
great inside position.
They said that?
Johnson dishes to Bridges. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his fourth assist in this one.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
I mean, I don't talk religion much because it's a touchy. It could be a touchy subject for some. But yeah, you know, I believe in God, without a doubt, and I gotta imagine that you're still here for a reason.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by
Beyond
in the second quarter.
yours and my comprehension.
And Holiday kicks to Portis. 5 to
You know, it wasn't your time.
point of the fall.
You still got things to do. You got work to do here still.
Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
And the call will be against George Hill.
Oh, okay.
His first foul.
That's what I thought you meant.
Change here.
I thought you meant
Checked in.
that you saw your parents and. You know, I've heard many stories like that
Warmed up offensively.
about near-death experiences, and during the near-death experience, people seeing family
A floater.
And how about the basket?
and having conversations with them, or
Knows exactly when to
being told that, hey, it's not your time.
shots.
Bridges shot. Good.
You got to go back.
Getting others involved.
There's a channel actually on YouTube that
What it is, it's
posts
creativity. That's making this
stories of near-death experiences, and I actually listen to it. It might sound weird, but I listen to it when I go to bed.
that takes skill. and the ability
It's
to make
super
adjustments
interesting to me
as you're going up.
because I definitely believe in that.
And on an open look like that, he's very good
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what I hear a lot. So you got more stuff to do here.
From outside, off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Bridges outside. And he gets the basket.
And one, baby.
Whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
and so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game. So it's the Bucks now. It's a 14-point game. Holiday, the pass to Matthews. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mora can't get it to go. Johnson against Holiday. Bridges inside the three-point line. And good.
Kale's killing it. So you don't think you'll be able to hold down a job anymore? You mean like since the accident?
Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Chandler against Lopez. Matthews, no one around him. Off target from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Bridges finds Johnson. Here's McAdoo. On the wing, Bridges. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got 17.
Okay, that's what I thought you meant.
He's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an
Are you
performance
able to claim
with a big lead.
any sort of disability?
And through one half,
Hopefully.
it hasn't even been close. Phoenix ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Okay. That's tough. Do you think it will get better over time as far as walking, like picking things up? Well, hopefully the appointment goes good.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's
Well, I will say a prayer that you're not denied, because I hope you're not. I hope you can get approved, and at least that'll be something to help.
On offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong.
It's tough because it's like if you can't work, you know, I mean, what are you supposed to do? So
Sharing the wing spots is Allen and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the group
I mean, that's what it's there for. That's what disability is there for. So when you genuinely, hey, I want to work, I genuinely cannot.
Put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work.
So I really hope you get approved.
Wide open look for Portis. A three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix leading by 21. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Gervin. Kicks it to McAdoo. Back to Gervin. Another three for Phoenix.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Wish the Suns would have actually done this to the Bucks in the finals.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Let's get Pippen back in there.
He's checked in for Drew Holiday. Pippen's checked in for Phoenix.
Oh, you worked at Amazon. Did this happen while you were working? Like, were you a driver? Or was it in the warehouse where you worked?
On the wing, Giannis. Pushing it up. Here's Gervin. That falls. Great assist by Rafer Alston. Gervin's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All all you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Pass to Carter. And the foul on George Gervin. That is his first foul of the game. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Can they get it? The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Alston against Carter. Here's Ilgauskas. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Ilgauskas has got 7 points.
Oh, wow. So you got hit as a pedestrian.
And that's a great look.
Carter against Alston. And that one's good. Gervin.
And they were running a red light, so it would have had to have been going pretty fast.
Uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Pass to Allen. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ilgauskas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint. Here's Gervin. That falls. Great assist by Rafer Alston. Alston's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh my God.
Bringing it up now for the Bucks.
Now, did they catch the person that hit you?
Wara checked in, and it's Matthews in for Chris Middleton.
That is horrible. I have to imagine that was extremely painful.
The pass to Connaughton. He kicks to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock.
Unbelievable.
Carter finds Matthews. From deep 3-point range, Milwaukee getting another chance here. Here's Nora, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I'm sure you do. I don't doubt that in the least bit. 53 over. Jeez.
And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Carter with the bounce pass. Ibaka looking for an opening. Matthews passes to Ibaka. No one covering.
And from that mid-range area, Serge gotten pretty reliable.
The dish to Ilgauskas. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Drew Holiday in for Javon Carter. And then
So they were going 93 in a 40 zone.
Outside Holiday. Lopez sets a screen for Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Phoenix. Johnson kicks to Hamilton. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And his competitive.
Yeah, okay, I know that area.
That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Hamilton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And as we conclude the third,
What a nightmare.
much a blowout. It's been a 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson is out there with Richard Hamilton. Then it's Pippen, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 5 spot. Johnson dishes to Ilgauskas.
Oh, that's a mess. Damn it.
Offline with his 3. Pippen, the pass to Ilgauskas.
That's good.
That falls. Nice feed that time.
There's my
for
double-double.
Ilgauskas has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Phoenix.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you should be.
Carter kicks to Hill.
That's a good call to be suing, because you know your life's changed dramatically.
Lopez outside. Left side out of Kumbo. Phoenix grabs the miss. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Hamilton outside. Off target with his three.
And he didn't punish them for
Well, I hope everything goes
but they can't count on him to continue.
goes as well as it can on your court date.
And Phoenix will come the other way.
And you know, all you can hope for is that justice can be served.
Hamilton dishes to Ilgauskas. Johnson from outside. Hill pulls it in. And so it's Milwaukee now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Johnson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That is good that she stayed. That's good. It wasn't, you know, a hit and run, because when someone's going that fast,
It's easy for me.
you just never know if they're gonna do the right thing.
The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Carter against Johnson. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Bucks. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Phoenix. Parrish comes in for McAdoo. On defense, Phoenix. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who could fit in on any team.
So was it a younger kid that hit you, like a teenager or something, or is this an adult driving crazy like that?
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Okay.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Johnson, the pass to Pippen. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Pippen's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Phoenix.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays
Oh, wow.
like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So she had drugs in the car too. Okay. I mean,
Ibaka, the pass to Carter. There's the double team.
based on just some of the stats you told me,
It's tied up there.
I have to imagine she'll be found guilty.
Hamilton with
Just,
now
you know,
guarded by
the facts are the facts. You find drugs in the vehicle,
Got a piece of it.
that's a fact.
Hill against Pippen. Back to Johnson.
Factually,
Another 3 for Phoenix.
you were going 53 over the speed limit.
From deep, and you see the defense
I mean, there's just not much here. This is pretty black and white. It doesn't feel very subjective in any way as far as what the outcome should be.
And Ibaka slams it in.
That's a well-timed play, well executed, and Serge, a quick, powerful roller to work with.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson, the pass to Pippen. Parrish outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Matthews. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus
Interesting.
on creating for others.
Neighbor's car.
Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Hill finds Ibaka.
Neighbor's car, and you're driving like you stole it,
Carter against Johnson.
going those kind of speeds.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, Give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Carter inside the three-point line. Misses off the right iron.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Offensive rebound. Pippen dishes to Chandler. Kicks it out to Johnson. Chandler trying to free himself up. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball.
So in order to get the trophy, I needed to win by,
No passes to Ibaka.
I think, 10 points on this 3-star difficulty.
Johnson against
So I think we got that safely in the bag here.
Milwaukee.
This is
No good
total
either.
total annihilation.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And that one's good by Pippen.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Well, they've won the battle.
Yeah, she must have been in a real hurry, but, you know,
have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run.
the right thing would be to just leave on time.
Defense can set up.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for
People drive crazy in Arizona,
break, but they never got it.
especially with it becoming such a, you know, melting pot.
They made it look really easy. What an efficient
Everyone brings their driving style from where they live, be it California when they move here,
Greg Anthony and Steve Smith and the rest of our
or Oregon, Colorado, you name it.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, obviously, she obviously didn't care, right? Okay, so let's see here. Double. Done. Ace player 30 points. Done. Win by 10. Done. My life's been good. You know, I just finished working about almost 8 years in the mortgage industry. I was working at Loan Depot Mortgage Company. And of course, the economy is in shambles. And the interest rates are through the roof. So many companies are laying off. I've had lots and lots of friends laid off, family laid off. So I was doing that for almost 8 years. And I really enjoyed working there. And so now I'm doing this. And this is what I wanted to do actually 8 years ago before I even started a mortgage. I actually created like my Twitch account and my Facebook page in 2014. And so literally that was my plan, was to do video game streaming and YouTube, do a YouTube channel with, you know, video game reviews, hardware reviews, live streams, you name it. So I basically am getting to do what I wanted to do 8 years later now. And so that's kind of what's up with me. I've just been real busy, like coming up with ideas. I have lots of content planned for 2023. It's been kind of a tough, getting everything, I guess, built and up and running for something like this, for streaming. I do lots of research. There's a lot to it. And then, of course, it's December. It's just so busy right now. So I have lots of plans for next year. Lots. And I think I'll have some consistent content. Very consistent. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I try. I try to come up with good ideas. And, I've been watching YouTube pretty regularly for probably at least, I think, about 10 years. So you watch enough of it. And I mean, I watch a lot of it. I watch YouTube more than anything else. It's like YouTube and I watch basketball. So I think I have a good idea of what people do, what works. And, thankfully with my last job at Lone Depot, I was on camera a lot. I was for a while there, I had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 meetings a day where I'm on camera and talking. So I got used to being on camera. And then I also did some trainings where I was on camera. And so I had to get used to being on camera. And I did some of that to my last job, where I was a restaurant manager with Islands. And I was up in front of people speaking and on camera. And so I got some good experience just along the way in a roundabout way that's kind of helped prepare me for what I'm doing now. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying. Well, I mean, you've had a lot going on, obviously. So being ready for Christmas is what it is. I would say it's to be expected because you've had so much going on. And I know it's cliche to probably hear, but Christmas isn't really about the presents. I'm not trying to sound like a Disney movie or a Hallmark card, but it's truly about being with people you care about. So I wouldn't worry about the presents. The presents is just being there with each other. That's right. That's exactly right. Okay, I have to grade 10 cards. Oh, let's see. So we're going to select 10 cards here real quick to get them graded because that's what you have to do for that agenda. What I'm doing is I'm selecting all my gold cards because gold cards cost only 150 currency in the game to get graded. So I'm just selecting these, and I'm doing that because grading a card doesn't really pay off. Basically, if your card comes back with a good grade, it can have like a small, medium, large, or extra large bonus for how much currency you get if you use that card. But it doesn't pay off. Like the math doesn't work out. I've looked at it. So if I wanted to get like say a pink diamond card graded, it's like 750 or 1,000. So that's why I'm choosing 10 gold cards. Just because I have to do that. So there we go. That's done. So I created my Twitch account in 2014 because, again, I was going to do this for a living. And then I very randomly got into the mortgage industry. I was a +1. I was my cousin Jim's +1 to the Christmas party. And I only went because, well, it sounded like it was going to be a good time. And he said there's going to be a lot of ladies there. At the time I was single, so I was like, yeah, I'll suit up. I'll go. And then before you know it, I talked to his manager at the time and another manager, and they said, you should really come work here. And the energy there was really good. There was a lot of very nice people. I thought, yeah, okay, I'll come check it out. My brother John worked there and my cousin Jim. And so long story short, I applied and I ended up working there for 8 years. And so I've had this Twitch account just lying dormant for 8 years. I didn't use it. I didn't stream. I worked crazy hours. There was a time where I was working 65, 70 hours a week. I'd work, I'd come home and sleep and then do it all over again. So, streaming at that time wouldn't have been a reality for me. I would have been exhausted streaming. I'm sure it wouldn't have been good content because I would have been so tired. So, but as I worked more at Lone Depot and I moved up and got some promotions, the hours weren't as crazy and I was able to have more of a life and actually play some more video games. And so really I'm right where I want to be though, as far as what I want to do in life. I've always wanted to play video games. So I'm hoping, this will work out and I can create content on YouTube and play video games for a living. Other people do it. There's plenty of YouTube channels that do it. I think I can do it too. So I just know it's going to take time. It'll probably take time before I can make any money, which is okay. Totally okay. I'm like mentally prepared for that as well. John's doing good. He's doing real good. I'll see him on Christmas. I'm hosting Christmas for my family. And so I'll see him, next week. Yeah, is it next week? Look at this calendar. Okay, next Sunday. Not this Sunday, next Sunday I'll see him. Might see him before that. He's doing good. He also got laid off. He got laid off, I think, in May or June from Lone Depot. But he's doing good. He saved money while he was there. So all's well. Well, I'll tell him you said hi for sure. Yeah, that's where I met my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's still working in mortgage. She works for another company. Once I was laid off though from Lone Depot, I didn't even think about getting another job at another mortgage company because it's just not good right now. And this is honestly what I've wanted to do, so I thought it was the perfect time to start it up. Okay, win one triple threat offline game. Okay. I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, the economy's in shambles. I mean, it is. The mainstream media will never say it. Well, we don't need them to tell us that the economy is in shambles. Yeah, I had so many friends lose their jobs. Like, so many. Come on, man. Do something with the ball. I'd answer that, but I promised myself that I wouldn't talk any politics. on the channel. All I'll say is that, you know, I don't really talk politics because I think politics have really enabled our country to be more divisive because of the politics. And that, you know, whichever way I lean, I would never want politics to define me because, you know, 5-10 years ago in this country, politics didn't define anybody. You know, nobody cared back 5-10 years ago when we were growing up. You know, are you left, are you right, Democrat, Republican? No one cared. It just wasn't something people talked about. There's better things, it seemed like, I guess, to talk about back in the day. And I know that so much of our country now wants to know that. I've seen families, friends torn apart because of which way they lean politically. Just so sad. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I said this when I was in high school, that I've never been a fan of politics. Just in general, not a fan. Not a fan of politics, not a fan of politicians. And I always said that, you know, regardless, and I said this when I was 18, regardless of who's in office, who the president is, I'm not going to allow it to change my day to day. Meaning, I'm regardless of who's in office, it's going to be up to me to be successful in this world. And that's just kind of how I've always looked at it. And I try to remain steadfast in that position. So I guess, to sum it up, I just don't have a lot of respect for politics in general, and I really hate what it's done to the country. You know, the media has done a really good job of making politics super divisive and forcing everyone to choose a side. And, oh, if you're this way or you're that way, we can't be friends anymore. Yeah, they've really tried to divide the country, and sadly, they've done a pretty damn good job. But I won't allow that in my life, if all that makes sense. But bottom line, I'm just not a fan. Yeah, you remember. It was just way different back in the day. And it's crazy because, like, there's so much more now to do in life that's fun than when we were growing up. There's so many more things you can do. I mean, the internet wasn't out when we were growing up. there's just a lot of fun things to go out and do. And there's so many different things to talk about now. And people just get stuck on want to talk politics now. It's odd. It just seems like it should be the opposite. Like, hey, maybe back in the day people talked about that all the time because there wasn't a lot to do and talk about. But yeah, we've been around long enough to see the changes in the world. Okay, so I forgot I beat the Bucks, so I just need to go to the unopened packs here, get my trophy pack, and then I get my Jimmy Butler Galaxy Opal. Yeah, I mean, the first thing I had was a Motorola pager, and I had to do like some heavy duty selling to my mom, sell her on why I should be able to get a pager. I had a clear blue one. Got it at Best Buy over there at PV Mall, I remember. And it was $59.99. And I thought it was really cool because I had a pager. Good old days. Yep, good old PV Mall. Spent a lot of time at that mall. Yeah, I worked there for a little bit. I worked at EB Games back in the day. It was right next to Victoria's Secret. And then I worked at Victoria's Secret for about 3 or 4 weeks. I applied there to do stock. And also because, I was 18 years old and I thought it would be really cool to work there because I thought I could probably meet a girl working at Victoria's Secret. You do that nowadays, I mean, probably wouldn't go over as well. Okay, I need to go to my collection, go to rewards. Trophy case rewards. Here we go. You can complete the trophy case rewards collection and redeem reward Jimmy Butler now. Yes. Come on, 2K. You can't even load up the photo. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I was aware of that. Which is sad. A lot of good memories at PV Mall. But it seems like a lot of the malls are shutting down these days. Metro Center shut down, a few years ago. Yep. So there's not my new card, my new Jimmy Butler. 92 offense, 99 defense. Got an A rating on everything. Nice stats. Perimeter defense, 95. Steal, 96. Gonna be a beast. Very nice looking card. Yeah, I did hear about the light rail too. A lot of stuff going on here in AZ. All right, I think I got everything done for today. Let me see here. Yep, all my dailies are done. Well, I don't mean to cut it short, but this was going to be a short stream today because I have to shut everything down. I got to unhook the PS5. I'm taking it with me. Fingers crossed that the hotel Wi-Fi is decent enough for me to at least get online. And I'll be back on Sunday morning. We're gonna leave before the sun even comes up to avoid that Sunday traffic on the 17. You know, heading south. It's insane. So be heading back early Sunday, and I'll be back streaming on Sunday. So thank you. You have a great day too. Have a nice couple of days, and I'll be back Sunday. All right.